Welcome to the van tour of our VW T4 Transporter long wheelbase factory high roof van known as the Wonder Wagon that we've used to travel all over Western Europe and the UK. We bought our van as an empty shell and have converted it into our own rolling home in which our family of 5 can travel safely and comfortably. It is a 2000 model 2.5 TDI with an uprated intercooler, Bosch 0.216 fuel injectors, the 5th gear mod, an air conditioning install, cruise control, and modular steel wheels with Michelin Agilis Cross Climate tyres. I added the custom wave and mountain graphics using MTN hardcore graffiti paint. We've also got an upgraded cabin with seats from a PT Cruiser. In the middle we have a custom center console, which I'll get into a little bit more detail later. The graphics on the console match the graphics on the side of the van. In that console we have our air conditioning unit as well as some other things which I'll detail a little bit later. We've also fitted cruise control to our van to make it more comfortable traveling long distances. So these captain's seats are leather and Alcantara. They're heated and powered, have the flip-up armrests, and are very comfortable on longer journeys. The center console is custom made with 12mm ply, which is finished with vinyl. It has charging points for phones and 12-volt sockets. The lower 12-volt socket is used to power a small portable fridge that sits between the driver and passenger seat. We've also upgraded the head unit to a JVC Bluetooth CD stereo unit that powers upgraded 4-inch Sony speakers in the dash, as well as a pair of 6x9 speakers in the center console. So really happy with that center console unit. I'll be doing a video series about that and the air conditioning install. In the roof we have the recessed storage system, which is based on Mole panels. Each of these pouches contain different things such as cables, binoculars, camera, sunglasses, and things like that. And in the sides we have recesses to store map books and regional maps of different places that we travel to. So they're nice and handy and tucked away. I've fitted these rubber grab handles to replace the factory ones. So all in all, a very comfortable place to be on our longer trips. And in the back, we have a full width rock and roll bed, which seats 3 adults comfortably. It has 3 3-point seat belts, and it also converts into a double bed by sliding forward towards the driver and passenger seats. In the roof we have a large storage cabinet, a vent, and in the back we have our kitchen galley. We have blackout curtains fitted on all the windows, which work remarkably well. Then we have the rail for the table, a separate power section with voltmeter, 12-volt socket and USB points, and then 3 cup holders for the rear passengers, which can also be used when the bed is down. The floor is the original heavy-duty vinyl with unwind strips, which we've used to mount the seat and the cabinets in the back. The dining table is stowed on the side of the van above the kitchen sink unit, and it just simply clips into place on the rail. So with the table up we have a really nice dining area that seats 5. The front seats, as you can see, rotate to face backwards. So looking forward we have our rock and roll bed. We chose this rock and roll bed because it has a vertical back, so it fits beautifully with the cabinets, doesn't waste any space, and it extends forward to make the double bed, so we can always have the kitchen at the back. So in our roof space we have 2 internal roof racks that fit across the span of the roof. We store our surfboards up on the right hand side, and then we usually keep the left hand side clear so we can access the overhead cabinet over there. But sometimes we use this space on the left hand side of the roof rack to store camping beds, and we also have a stretcher bed that comes out over here, which gives us a third bed up here. Generally when we're traveling with all the kids, they sleep outside in the awning or in a tent. So we stow our tabletop over here. It's just held in place with these clips, and that's where we keep our tabletop. So let me show you how the bed works. Got to say, this bed is super comfy. And when the bed is down, we have access to the kitchen, and of course access out the sliding door. We had all of the doors for the cabinets custom cut for us, because obviously this is a custom unit that I built to fit between the back of the bed and the back of the van. I built the units using 12mm plywood and then covered them with this fire retardant vinyl. The black Hacienda 15mm ply doors were cut to size for each of the apertures on these units, and it rounds off the kitchen beautifully. With the bed down, we have easy access to it from the kitchen area, and of course out through the sliding door. We have a low cabinet on the left which has our cooker and sink and some storage, as well as flip up table here to extend the work area. There is another one of these on the other side of that cabinet as well, so when the bed is down we have another little shelf, which is pretty handy. In this side of the kitchen we have our Dometic fridge, which is on a slider, so that just slides out so we can access the fridge, slide it back in, and then for extra security, we use this Velcro strap which is attached to the side of the van to keep it secure, particularly when it's full. Over here we have the cabinet for the porta potty, which if you're traveling on longer trips is pretty convenient to have. And at the bottom we have storage for hookup leads and folding chairs and things like that. This is where we store the tabletop, and we have a handy lamp just stowed over here. Pretty useful to have it there if you need a light. It's quick and easy to grab. It's just held on with these straps. Here we have a LED light that is on a swivel, so we can change the position. It has its own on-off switch. On the low cabinet we have our cooker, which is a Camper Roastmaster. It has a 2-burner gas hob and a gas oven, which works brilliantly. We've done pizzas and roasts in here, and of course every morning we use this to make coffee, cup of joe. Here we have the sink with a little breadboard on top. That's the sink, and then stowage underneath for water bottles and other kitchen related essentials. Underneath the cooker we have the gas bottle at the back with a vent, and then just some more storage for things like in the pump to inflate the kayaks and the SUPs, and extra bulbs and bits and pieces like that, the kinds of things that you need to get access to quite quickly in an emergency. So those kinds of things are stored down here. The cooker is also on a drawer system, so we can slide that forward if we need to access the gas bottle at the back. And of course, this is the cooker over here. We have it with its packaging at the moment for traveling, and then the oven over there. Slide that back into place. Well, there you have it. That's how we've been campervanning for the last 5 seasons in the UK and Europe, very comfortably in our current setup. And hope you enjoyed that van tour and maybe got some ideas for your own build. I'm looking forward to some more road trips this year now that things have settled down a little bit, and maybe even do some more additions to the van, because when is a camper van project ever finished, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy days. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.